The poem I decided to analyze was the Prelude by William Wordsworth. And from my pillow, looking forth by light, of moon or favoring stars, I could behold the ante-chapel where the statue stood, of noon with his prism and silent face, the marble index of a mind, forever voyaging through strange seas of thought, alone. Based on the setting of the poem, William Wordsworth's residence at Trinity College, I decided to visit the residence of my own college by touring a nearby ASU campus, such as the Polytechnical campus, at night. I specifically chose to go at night because Wordsworth sets the premise of nighttime with dictions such as moon or favoring stars, or from my pillow, within the poem. I also wanted to set the mood by voyaging alone on my own path, lost in my own thought for much of the video, as symbolism for how Noon's own situation was described within the poem. Continuing on to the analysis of the poem, I believe the poem acknowledges how much Noon has done for contemporary society, while trying to infer how he was in his own state of mind. The statue of Newton near the college indicates that Newton has had a profound amount of influence towards education, or at least enough to have a statue erected of himself. William Wordsworth begins the poem by bringing attention to the statue of Newton. Despite it clearly being night out, it appears that the moon and stars favored their light upon the state of Newton, where our poet clearly could make out the statue. This could possibly be a canny way to showcase how important Newton is in our world, that even the moon and stars light his presence. Wordsworth subtly acknowledges some of the accomplishments that Newton has contributed to the world of science by drawing attention upon the prism he is holding. This prism may allude to our modern understanding of light or color, a scientific breakthrough that is owed to Newton. From my own understanding, Newton was able to accomplish this by refracting white light through a prism. The white light was then broken into other component colors that showcased a sort of rainbow effect. Now, despite everything Newton has done, Wordsworth suggests that he lost himself in his quest for knowledge, or should I say, voyage for knowledge. These strange seas of thought might be a reference to how Newton really was so ahead in his time that his mind may have been characterized as strange, but in a good way. He had a unique thought process that let him see the world in ways that the people had not thought of previously, that added to our comprehension of nature or how the world works. And this voyage that Newton took seems to be one that is full of isolation. In a sense, we as readers might question at what cost or for what sacrifice did Newton partake for expanding our world of science. We all knew a lot, but sometimes we forget the sacrifices he might have made in order to contribute so greatly to our modern world. Thank you for listening.